Welcome, streamers. So we all know the famous Fallout games. Bethesda. Ooh, just rings Bethesda. But you know what I thought today for streaming? Why don't I bring you... Oh, look at that. It's in the glasses. You can see my recording. Yes, we call that a poor man's recording, but we're going to do this because Bethesda is all about pre-apocalyptic, poor man's way of getting through. So today we're going to do the beginning of Fallout 1 to maybe 76. We're probably going to skip 76. But I want to bring to you guys today these small shorts of the beginning. Come and follow me. Okay. So here we go into Fallout 1. I never knew that Fallout looks so freaking beautiful. Look at this. This is Fallout on PC. Now, we're not going to play it all, but we're going to play some. This is the beginning. This is where all our dreams start.
Let me get the...
1, 2, 3, 4. So, Fallout. Here it is. Here it begins. The most iconic, where our dreams began. Look at that, guys. A lot of y'all who have played Fallout have never seen this. Fallout 13. Vault of the Future. Look at that sound. Can you hear that sound? Can you hear that sound? That is the most iconic song from day 1 to day 2. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The Brotherhood from day 1. So let's think about this. Has anything really changed? This is what we love. This is what we love. Reflection. Because I can't show my actual ID on here. Because this is a top secret thing. But for us Fallout people, it's been the same since day 1. So in a couple minutes, we're going to see some actual gameplay. Ooh. September 30th, 1997 would change everything for all of us. Ooh. Do we now? Ooh. Look at that suit. Does anybody recognize any of this stuff? Lord have mercy. Look at how beautiful that is.
We're running out of drinking water. No water, no vault. This is crucial.
Look at that. Look at that. Does anybody recognize what has went on for years? For years.
Man, that suit has never changed.
But this is Fallout 1. So let's move on forward to actually show you what and how we've grown. Just through the first 10 seconds. And there it is, people. What began the Fallout Trinity. Fallout 13, always the most iconic of all. What will we come up with next? As we go further, we see our most iconic, probably one monster that we see on almost every game, and that is the Rad Scorpions that have been on every one. But look how awesome. You gotta love the nostalgia to it. And our good old Vault 13 uniform we've seen in every single one. So next time you want to play that new Fallout, start on the beginning and see something you've never seen. Now while we're still hanging on our seats, let's watch this action-packed video. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. Okay, so obviously you're not going to see a lot of lasers and high graphics. But before all you Fallout fans say you know everything and seen everything, here is where it all began. And that whipping noise is just whip whip. Pew pew. Cutscene. I am hoping for Fallout 5 to be in the most iconic spot. What? The Wasteland. The actual Wasteland. Bring it back to where it needs to go. But this is just a short clip to show you the Fallout 1. Until then, we're going to go to Fallout 2. And then we're going to go to 3 and 4. And we're going to see where it all started. Well that. Moving all over. Fallout 2. Look at that. Beautiful gameplay. Gotta love that. So obviously, you know, we can see this post-apocalyptic theme. This is what we love about the Fallout series. This is why when I was watching this the other day, I was like, you know what? Us fans are counting down to Fallout 5. Let me do this to y'all because I know there's some of y'all that have not seen what I'm seeing. I'm on my seat right now. I am like, my shoes, I ran so fast with this thinking it was so cool. My shoes are like 3 miles behind me. October 9th, 1998 would start the next installment. Look at this. Look at this. There's our Brahma Bulls, guys. There's our Brahmas. This is the second installment of Fallout. Yes, again on PC. But look. I love just seeing the history of this game. Why we have always loved this game. The game has just got better and better. And look at there. What is that, everybody? That would be our med pack. Actually, that's a nuclear, I think, switch, to be honest. Now I feel stupid for saying that. But let's see where we go. Let's try to move on forward and see how our gameplay and where we're at scenario-wise for Fallout 2. So moving on forward, it takes us to the Temple of Trials. We're again in some kind of wasteland. And just like the old... This is way different from the old Fallouts. It doesn't stop where we're in a vault or, you know, getting out of a vault. But it's a post-apocalyptic. So this kind of just shows... It's a click and play. But here's for your Fallout 2 things to show how far Fallout's gone. Now, the only difference is our Fallout guy. Let's kind of get into him. And then let's open the screen of what actually shows our guy. And maybe we could see if there's any resemblance. Well, this is our guy, and this would be our little handheld device. And it's not like the same, but you could see everything has just been getting to where Fallout is today. I mean, you see some similarities, but man, how iconic is that? So, and there's our screen for our handheld set. But
Don't have a Pip-Boy yet.
So this is the pre-creation of the Pip-Boy. Gotta love it. And let's see if we fast forward and see if maybe we see a little bit more, see where we're at. Alrighty, for the next one we've got Fallout 3. Release date October 28th, 2008. Now for me, this is where I started out my journey. Because I can be honest, I didn't play all the Fallout games that I should have to be I wouldn't say a true Fallout, but this is where it began for most of us. Really good game. Didn't have all the qualities of the first Fallout, but this was what started it out for a lot of us. Our first open world play, multiple factors of storyline. I mean, this is where it was at. And it opens up in the same song as Fallout 1. So you gotta love the tradition. Our radio has always been some of our favorite stuff of Fallout. That radio. That right there. In every single Fallout. This is what we love. And when it all comes down to it, we're all going down to the Bikini Bottom. But this is Fallout 3. For a lot of us was the start. So just a little quick run through. This was the story of the young child who had been born, and you end up waking up to find that the vault has been somewhat messed with, and now you go into the post-apocalyptic world looking for your dad after your mother's been slain. But this is where it began for a lot of us. This is where it began. Moving on forward, we'd go out to Fallout New Vegas. Not 4, but New Vegas. Post-apocalyptic out in New Vegas. Then from there, we'd get Fallout 4. But I just wanted to bring this because you know what? We're all waiting for Fallout 5. I'm excited. You all should be super excited. And just so I don't make you all Fallout fans mad, yes, there was Fallout 76 before this. But I'm not going to add that. No, I'm not. But thank you for joining us. This is a short clip of the Fallout lineage. Check it out sometime. Like and subscribe. Let's count down to Fallout, guys.